Probably gonna have to... Yep. Gonna have to... Oh god damn it. I'm sorry guys, I have no idea why this is happening. Like, has anyone... Like, is this a problem that's happened for other people? Or, is this like the first time any of you have seen this? Okay, so I believe the... Okay, so I believe the command was like Control Shift. What was the how do you make the text go faster?
Huh? Oh.
Maybe it's just Control Enter. No.
Yes.
Although, look, don't think so. Hey,
What?
Huh?
Well-
Don't think so.
Oh, whoops. Control and Mash Z, okay.
Beautiful. I am at your
I guess I was doing it correctly then.
Wonderful.
Hey,
Dirty man. What? It can't be.
are you for real?
Don't be nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if there's any, like, if this is like a known issue, and...
Well,
I am kind of worried, because I really hope we can save in the middle of trials, because otherwise this could be a problem.
sounds about right. Well, I guess so. All right.
Ah, I see.
I believe.
Well,
Hey,
hey.
Yes. Indeed. Indeed.
Yeah, well.
To be honest,
Hell yeah.
This is
Hey.
stupid. This is useless.
disgusting.
hey now. What?
Hey,
On it.
Yeah,
no, no,
I really, like, I don't know if it's, like, something, like, I highly doubt it's something wrong with my laptop. Like, this is, like, my laptop is almost completely new. Like, I only got it a few weeks ago. I mean, in fact, my laptop, my old laptop finally kicking the bucket for the third and final time is why this playthrough, as well as the update video, were delayed for as much as they were. It's not the only reason, but it's one of the main reasons. So, yeah, I don't know if it's the,
Well,
listen.
I also don't know if it's because... I honestly don't know what it could be, because, like, I do have, like, the complete build with all the chapters but undubbed downloaded.
so what?
Yeah, well.
So, yeah, I'm probably just gonna have to take this up with the Discord server and see if they can help me with anything. Anything running in the background. I mean, I've got the Steam launcher, Discord, and Firefox, and OBS, of course.
Hey,
Interesting.
Hey,
I must say, I'm impressed. Now,
get it done.
as I...
Yes.
Phew. I promise you're all going to have nothing but fun on this island from here on out. I figured I'd make it a surprise, so I got rid of the middleman.
So then,
So, like, besides the fact that this puppet can move and talk, this is a normal school event. right?
Not so fast.
Well, I wouldn't exactly say normal. Firstly, this field trip doesn't have an end date.
What are you saying?
What? What did you just say? There is no end date. This trip could go on for all eternity.
What?
Are you serious right now?
So you're trapping us here then? What? That's a problem. We need to go home. We haven't even seen the school yet.
You're kidding!
Yeah, stop messing around. Who gave you the right to do this? No reason to get so worked up. There is a way to end the field trip if you so choose. What's that? You gotta kill someone. For a moment, nobody could react to what Monocro had just said. Suddenly, a perverse chill ran through the air, freezing us where we stood. Finally, after what felt like an eternity...
What are you saying?
What did you just say? Hi, Grief and Golem. Sorry about the delays. I said you have to kill someone.
What?
Kill? You mean like in some kind of video game, right? No, I mean actual murder.
You could stab them and tear out their intestines or separate their flesh from their bones. You could rip their body apart and hang it up somewhere. Shoot them, burn them, drown them, slash their throats, fry them with electricity, or just hit them really hard.
Okay, once we get control again, once I can save, I'll close out everything except, like, what I need. I'll even try to close, my browser, just because I can at least monitor the chat on my phone. That's really what I should have been doing this whole time.
Anything your little hearts desire, whatever method you choose. If you manage to kill someone, then you can end the field trip and leave the island.
It's kind of sad that a lot of the conversation has just been technical problems so far, I feel like, as we all struggle to comprehend the unearthly feeling that permeated the atmosphere. No one could manage a single word. It was impossible to do otherwise. I couldn't move, couldn't think, as the fear and uneasiness consumed my entire being.
Which means...
So you mean... The weird thing is that OBS handled things perfectly fine when I was playing Halo the other day as a test stream, but I also realized that, you know, it's RPG Maker, I don't know anything about it, so... yeah. It could be something else. The purpose of this field trip is to have us kill each other, correct?
That is exactly right.
Yes, a field trip of mutual killing, if you will. What better way to start a new semester of school?
Are you for real?
This scoop is a bit too crazy. Ugh. Stop screwing with us. Why do we have to kill someone?
Cut it out.
Well said. Do you really think we're gonna follow through with that?
Indeed.
We could swim out of here if we really wanted to. Good luck with that. Yeah, we'd never do something like that. Don't you dare ruin a happy field trip. Alright, that's it. Anyone here who's got some meat on their bones, come with me. We're gonna beat this puppet down.
On it.
This whole thing's pissing me off. Mind if I join you?
Hey now.
Hey, no violence against a teacher. Go for it, beat him up.
Don't get any closer to Monocro.
Huh?
Careful now.
That thing's dangerous. One wrong move and he'll execute you for breaking his rules. Oh, it's this music. Oh, so you can talk. Before we get onto that, what are you talking about? Do you know what's going on? I'm sorry, what was your name again?
My name is Mikado Sonoji. I lead the organization known as Void, and I am your ally.
What are you saying?
What the hell's going on now? Information overload. I can't keep up. What's going on here? Mr. Sanoji, aren't you just the ultimate wizard? Everyone, get behind me! Getting closer to that thing is dangerous! I'd much rather get behind one of these lovely ladies instead. What the heck is going on?
Oh dear.
I'm not sure, but it seems like Mikado is our ally?
What could you possibly do here? Utsurashima is my domain.
Just wait and see. I will protect these students from you no matter the cost. The changed atmosphere due to the announcement of a field trip of mutual killing, followed by a second change of atmosphere due to the words of the seemingly mute Mikado. As if it wasn't hard enough to follow the situation up until now. The sudden, loud banging of a gunshot tore through the chaotic atmosphere. Oh, is that the end? Oh, hey, they're here.
Step, you bastard.
Oh, thank goodness, we weren't too late.
We turned towards the source of the noise, and we saw two new strangers standing there. What? Mikado?
What the hell?
Hey, are you okay? You just got shot in the head! Looks like his mask protected him. Still, we should do first aid just in case.
Hey, everyone! Step away from him this instant! Don't listen to him! You're being tricked!
What? You mean Mikado? I don't know what's going on anymore. I want to go home.
Sis!
It's okay, sis. Everything will be fine. It'll be okay. Well, what's going on? Who are those people?
Yuki Maeda. So we finally meet. And look what you've gotten yourself into.
What? Yuki, do you know these people?
That's...
No, not at all.
This is...
Ray, this situation...
I'm sorry.
I know. I couldn't get that much information. Regardless, we have things that need to be dealt with right now. Everyone, listen up. I know you're confused, but you have to listen to me. I don't know who you are or where you're from, but the one who brought you out here to make you kill one another...
The mastermind behind all of this is Mikado Sanoji.
They're exposing it... Wait, are they really exposing the mastermind right away?
What are you saying?
What? I know it's hard to believe, but that's a fact. We've been tracking this man for a long time, and we finally caught him.
Seriously?
Hold on, you expect us to believe people who just show up out of nowhere and shoot someone in the head?
Sorry about this.
To think that you would oppose us like this. I can't explain everything right now, but believe me when I say that Mikado Sanoji is a wanted criminal. I can't say for sure what his goal is, but forcing you to kill each other seems to be part of some larger plan. He's attempted this twisted game numerous times, but we have failed to catch him in the past. But today we have finally cornered him. If he escapes now, there's no telling what he'll do next. Who do you even think you are, popping up out of nowhere and saying this stuff?
We're from the Kisaragi Foundation. We hunt down and capture those known as the Remnants of Despair, and rescue their surviving victims.
I'm in charge of the financial department. The woman with me is in charge of gathering intelligence. Kisaragi Foundation? Remnants of Despair? Yuki would know a lot about people getting shot in the head. Yeah, he would. I don't have a clue what these guys are talking about.
No good.
Ray, these kids, do you think they've been, you know, like us? What do we do? Even your big sis can't keep up with what's going on.
What are you saying?
Mikado's a mastermind? Then what was he talking about just now? And what's with that puppet thing?
I won't allow it.
Teruya, it's time. Let's finish this quickly. Got it. Mikado stood still as a corpse being shot, and Monocro had been just as silent. And just like Setsuka said, no one knew enough about what was going on to make a move. Ignoring all of this, the two strangers approached Mikado.
I won't let you.
There's no escape for you this time, Mikado Sanoji. Your machinations end here. You are hereby under arrest for murder, kidnapping, and thievery, among other charges. You will be placed in the custody of the Kisaragi Foundation until you are handed over to the courts. After that, I don't care what happens to you.
I messed up.
Honestly, we should have caught him during the Ryotaro incident, but I made a fatal error. I'm guessing that was Chapter 6.5.
Prepare yourself.
That's in the past. There's no need to dwell on it. We have him now, and that's what matters. But wait, why is he being so quiet?
How troublesome. You just couldn't help but reveal it all, could you? Well, no matter. Your appearance was simply a gamble I took. Alas, I was ill-suited to play the hero anyways. Time for Plan B.
Ah! Fire! What's going on? It looks like Mikado was breathing fire. What's happening to Mikado?
You little...
So you reveal your true nature, you bastard.
Please stop that.
I beg for your mercy. This unfortunate situation has already taken a turn for the chaotic, and I fear it would be overwhelming for our dear freshman were we to continue.
Is it just me, or have I been demoted to a side character?
Are you okay with this, Mr. Sonoji? This seems to be a far cry from the original plan.
Good grief.
Pay it no mind. I predicted a worse outcome, honestly, and this turn of events is actually quite serendipitous. Although in my heart of hearts, I've always yearned to try out the role of hero. Is that really Mikado?
Interesting.
He's speaking with Monocro like an equal. Really?
You!
Ray, are you alright? I'm fine. I admit I didn't expect you to have this level of preparedness. So you truly believe you can escape this situation?
Prepare yourself.
If that is how you wish to resolve this, we will not stand by idly. Do you really think we came here without any research or precautions?
Now then.
All the more reason for us to take action before you do anything foolish. What?
How awkward.
To be perfectly frank, this is too close for comfort even now. And even more crucially, 17 is too many. What? What? Holy crap. I know someone who likes fireworks, Grief and Golem. I know someone who likes fireworks.
Farewell.
I don't buy that she's dead, personally. There's just no way. Like, they wouldn't, like, do all this build-up for Rei just to bring her back and kill her within 5 minutes of her reappearing.
This can't be.
Ah! She's dead!
You're kidding me.
You're kidding me.
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Literally. Oh, why even bother?
Now then.
Now, have you all learned your roles? None of you have any hope of facing me. The moment you awoke on this island, your fate was sealed.
No way!
No, this can't be happening! This can't be! In light of your inspiring act of valor, I've prepared one final present exclusively for you. Wait, this wasn't what I... No one show this to Noah. Ugh. Oh no, yeah. Yeah.
Go to hell!
Wait, what the hell? For some reason I thought he was flipping the bird in this image.
Oh ho ho!
My, a home run. Using magic truly is exhilarating. I could grow accustomed to this. Mr. Sonoji, I understand that you're excited, but can't you do something about this situation? Your classmates appear to be frozen. Or dead.
Shit.
How the hell are we supposed to react to that?
Huh?
Ah, a fair point. Then again, were you truly that surprised by my mastery over magic? I am known as the ultimate wizard, after all. To be not gonna lie, the design of Mikado is good, but I find it funny the idea of the voice of Mikado coming from his inexpressive face. To be honest, I'm not super expressive either, so, like, yeah, at least usually I'm not super expressive, so, like, I've been kind of having a blank expression too. That isn't what I meant! Hey. Ignoring the cheap light show for a sec, everything they said about you is true, yeah? I have nothing up my sleeve at this point. I am guilty as charged. I am the mastermind who kidnapped you all. To speak it aloud is a tad embarrassing.
I believe...
Essentially, you intended to hide your role as the mastermind and manipulate the situation from behind the scenes? More or less. However, as the original plan has been derailed, we're now going off book.
How about this?
I got a few questions for you. Now that we all know you're the mastermind, is there any point in dragging this out? All we have to do is torture you for a bit and poof, game over.
What a dumbass.
Honestly, buddy, I'd say you jumped the gun. A couple of trigger-happy weirdos suddenly busting in was much more suspicious than you were. You should have just kept your mouth shut.
You see.
No matter. My true identity has little bearing on your current predicament.
So then...
All that matters is your wonderful field trip of mutual killing. Everything else is akin to dust in the wind. My position as the mastermind is irrelevant. Like you, I am a student of Hope's Peak, and also a participant in the field trip of mutual killing. So Monocro's statements are still in effect here.
Indeed.
Well, I hope everyone has a richer understanding of the situation now. Mr. Sonoji here just demonstrated that this killing game is real. So in the end, everything I said still applies. You all have no choice but to participate in this field trip of mutual killing. This can't be real, can it? Do we really have to kill someone to get off this island?
Oh no.
That means I could die at any time, no matter where I run. Who the hell's gonna murder anyone here? None of us would stoop that low.
Besides...
And like Riri said, we could even swim away from here or try to send out an SOS. What Mikado said was messed up, but like Slick over there said, we could interrogate him for info.
Please stop this.
I'm afraid I wouldn't advise that. You won't benefit from it in the slightest. I'm not going to force you to murder. If you aren't capable of it, that's fine. You'll just have to live out your lives here on the island. But that's crazy. We can't live here for the rest of our lives. The decision is yours to make. I'm just giving you the option.
Well, that came out of left field, huh?
So nothing's changed, huh? Can't say I've dealt with shit this crazy for a while. Color me interested. I think I've got the rules of the game down. I'll forgive you for kidnapping me. For now.
How about I just get off this rock for now and mull things over? I just have to off somebody, right?
Wait, what? Well then. We stood there, panicking, defenseless, vulnerable. In an instant, Hashimoto lunged towards Yuki and... Huh?
Yuki, look out!
Oh my god!
Sora?
That didn't take long at all. Just as I was beginning to understand things, my mind went blank. What is Hope's Peak Academy? What is the field trip of mutual killing? What is the Kisaragi Foundation? And who is Psycho Mantis? Why did I save Yuki? I don't know anymore. But at the time, I also didn't know. From the first moment I set foot on Utsuroshima. my life would be changed forever. Okay, is that the actual end this time? Yes. God damn it! Oh wait, no. Sorry, false alarm, everyone. False alarm. Yeah, that's true. No knowledge of the class trial, but... You've changed. I trusted and waited for you to come and find me. You pretended like you didn't see me. While I may choose to forget, the world is not so kind. And now you've become something terrible. Still, I really miss you. Empty. You're awake. Huh? Where is this?
Jeez.
Yeah, there wasn't any students for main encounter either. I was waiting for that. I've been worried sick, you know. I didn't think you'd ever wake up. You are... Yoriko.
Huh?
Oh, so you do remember my name. That's good to hear, Sora. Ah, that's right. I got stabbed by someone.
Listen.
Yeah, you got stabbed by Hashimoto. He's one of our classmates. An entire day has gone by already, you know? It's almost noon. An entire day.
Although...
As soon as you fainted, Monocro freaked out and said stuff like, "This kind of violence isn't welcome in a school environment." He said not to do anything until further instructions were given. I see. I'm relieved that I'm still alive. These bandages, who treated me? That's, Hashimoto's work. What? The person who stabbed me was the one who treated me? Yeah, I don't know either. He said that attacking you was a mistake and treating you was his apology. None of us have any medical knowledge, so the only other choice was to leave treating you up to him. Talk about carrying fire in one hand and water in the other.
Hey.
Does it still hurt or anything? He might have taken advantage of us and did something weird to you instead. No, it stings a bit, but besides that, I'm fine. Guess I have to thank him later.
Are you serious?
What are you going to thank him for? He's the one who stabbed you. He doesn't deserve your thanks. Right, Sora, if you think you can move, can you come to the dining hall? There wasn't anything to do while we were waiting for you to recover, so we've spent our time thoroughly investigating the island. We're putting together our findings now. The dining hall? Now that I think about it, where is this? I don't remember seeing any sort of hospital.
Listen.
Well, we're on what's called the Mono Cruise. It's a cruise ship that has dorms and all sorts of other facilities for us to use. Do you remember seeing that big boat on the beach when we first got here? That one. That boat. I remember it. We still don't know everything. That's why we're investigated, and we're just about to discuss our findings.
If you want.
You should head over to the dining hall and participate if you're feeling up to it, Sora. If it's not, it's fine to rest for a little longer. Any first impressions on characters you like? I don't know, honestly, it is like early days, but I am liking, let's see. To be honest, I feel like none of them have really had the chance to have their personalities, like, come across super clearly yet, just because, like, it is very early days, but I'd say that I like, to an extent, I like Shinji, sort of Chiabu, sort of Setsuka, not as much as I thought I would, but, moving on. Mikado definitely seems like he's going to be interesting. I'm sure I'll think of more. Okay, got it. And Yoriko, thank you.
Huh?
Huh? Why the sudden thanks? Weren't you taking care of me? I wanted to thank you. To be honest, I'm kind of liking the ones that seem to, are... I guess it's hard to say. Like, I definitely am interested in, like, how Hashimoto is, like, very clearly being even more distant than, like, even the likes of, say, Fuyuhiko from 2. It's not like that. We've all been taking turns watching over you. Even though I'd be lying if I said I haven't been worried about you. Yoriko. Aren't tsunderes a bit cliche nowadays? Okay. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyways, I'm going to the dining hall now, so if you're thinking about coming along, then come. I'm going now. Well, it looks like I've been passed out for quite a while. Though I think I had a bit of a weird dream, my stomach doesn't hurt that much and my mind is much clearer now. For now, talking with everyone like Yoriko suggested seems to be the best idea. Alright, before we continue, I'd actually like to do some... for any of you who don't know, I did a playthrough of... I co-commentated a playthrough of DRA1 with Just Noah here. You may have heard me mention him if you watched my DRA1 video, and in that, I basically played a little game with him where we all, like, made our guesses on who dies each chapter. Obviously, me and one other person, Net Neutrality, knew. But we did a couple of things to adjust that. Basically, I used my old predictions from watching DRA1, and Net made guesses based on the tropes of Danganronpa 1. So, I'm thinking I'm going to, since the prologue is over, I'm going to take stock of who we have, and just make my predictions for who's going to be killed and when, and also use this opportunity to close out all my extra tabs and stuff. I would pull out like a tier list template or something, but I'm not really interested in trying to muck this up more. So let me just pull up the. Let me just pull up everyone on my phone. Alright. I have to say, though, like, the prologue definitely did a lot with, I do like how the prologue is definitely trying to come out swinging and still, like, do stuff very differently, especially after how mostly by the books DRA1's prologue was. The only thing that really changed was, like, Tsurugi confronting Monokuma immediately, and, like, his motives for doing so, although, like, I mean, it's similar to Mondo, but Tsurugi's reasons for doing so were different. So I think that's done well. Okay, so let's see, we have... I hope I'm not boring you all with thinking about all this, but I'm going to... Actually, let me ask you guys, would you say in the chat, would you prefer that I close the game now and pull up a, like, and if you can, find, like, and if I can, find a spoiler-free tier list to, put all the characters on? Just to get my predictions in order? Okay, so we have Sora, Emma, Hajime, the twins, those being Hibiki and Kanade, Roha, Kokoro, Shobai is his first name, apparently. I promise I'm not looking up spoilers, I'm just trying to make sure I've got everyone's names. because I don't know. I feel like the introductions kind of happen. I don't know if it's just me. The introductions kind of felt not like, I don't want to say samey, but they definitely felt like, I mean, especially for Sora introducing herself, but it's not like you could do much different with that, you know? Okay, I think I've got everyone. Alright, so basically what I do, I've actually done this for multiple fangans. I did this with DRA1, Rampa and Friends, Danganronpa, and probably others I'm forgetting about. What I do is, when the prologue is over, I try to predict what I think the death order is going to be for both victims and killers for the prologue, and then every time a motive is revealed, I guess the deaths for that chapter. And in order to make it a little more fun and interesting, I also give it like a point system. So for every character you correctly guess the chapter that they die in, you get 1 point, and the same goes for if they survive the killing game and you correctly guess one of the survivors. Correctly guessing a character's role, though, whether they're a victim, killer, or mastermind, is worth 2 points. So that's the scoring system I use, and obviously that means that the chapter by chapter predictions end up having way more points than the prologue predictions. But you know, that's how it goes. Let me see if the chat's there. Go for it. I say do what you want. Doesn't make too much difference either way. I think I'm actually just gonna stick with. If I had a visual, I mean, I will say if I had a visual, I would try to do this more, but I would try to do it, but yeah, I think just to be safe, I'm gonna write it down by hand, and I'll probably also make an Excel spreadsheet out of this or something, just so you all can actually see it once I'm done with it. So I guess enjoy the music for now. Yeah, DRA1 does definitely pick up a lot more in the second half. Like, it definitely, not to say it was bad, like, I think it's an incredible game. Like, honestly, I think I'd even rate it above main series Danganronpa, which I know is probably a bold claim, but, like, again, like, I feel like if you watch my DRA1 video, that probably isn't as surprising to hear from me. So, yeah, I guess while I'm coming up with this list, this would be a good time to, you know, ask me any questions about really whatever you feel like, whether it's about the game, the channel, whatever. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Like, the weird thing is, like, DRA1, obviously it's still technically tethered to, it is still technically tethered to the original Danganronpa series, but I feel like the stuff that is like, less to my taste is generally pushed to the side, like the tragedy and stuff like... Honestly, Genocide Jack was probably the first thing that made me go, okay, and roll my eyes, but yeah, that, I think it's just the fact that it was willing to, like, focus on what the game probably should have been about, if that makes sense. Like, I mean, I kind of explained all this in the ending video, which I assume most of you have watched. Okay, so... I'm thinking that... Okay, so we have two, like, obviously muscular characters. I'm sure there is, like, a lot of rose-tinted glasses, but, like, I got into these fairly recently. Like, I didn't I didn't start watching DRA 1 until 2021, which was several months after I'd finished the series myself. So I'm thinking that at least one of either Shinji, one of Shinji and Hajime, one of those two has to survive. I'm leaning towards Shinji just because I feel like the irony of a character named Hajime dying in the second game of the series is just too good to pass up. So I'll put Shinji down as the first survivor. Well, actually, I mean Sora, obviously, since she gets priority. So Sora and Shinji are off the list. A14 was my favorite trial in that game because it played with expectations from the original. I literally solved that case pre-trial and gaslit myself out of it when Sasuke confessed. Just because of that. Yeah, 1-4 is a really great trial. Like, it's... Honestly, it's probably... In terms of, like, actual... Right... I feel like it's... Honestly, it's probably on... You could probably consider it the best case, to be honest. Even if... Just because, like, it's a case that I'm probably going to have to talk about in the future. That and the third case, certainly. But to be honest, second, third, and fourth cases definitely are all worth talking about for their own reasons. Let's see. Yuri, I don't see. Let's see. Let's just go down. Okay, I'm gonna stop like reading the chat so much and just try to run down the list. I'm gonna like go off basic impressions for everyone. Emma, I feel like is at least. Emma kind of reminds me of Sonya, but I don't know if she. I don't know if like I don't want to base this solely off of just who's the closest to the Danganronpa 2 tropes. I'm gonna say Emma's mid to late game, so like 3 or 4. Hajime. Honestly, Hajime being like the first victim or something would be very funny. Let's see, the twins. Like I know nothing has necessarily happened yet with them, but like. The twins, like, do kind of remind me a bit of Hiyoko and Mikan's dynamic, except, you know, except much less frustrating at first glance. And that's coming from personal taste, mind, and also just the trope used for Hiyoko is just one I've pretty much never been a fan of, personally. Let's see. But yeah, there's no way both of the twins are surviving, I'm sorry. Kokoro strikes me as an early one, to be honest, just because, like, she didn't really come as, like, off as, like, super outwardly nice in the first, like, she seems incredibly, like a very kind person in her intro video, but here she seems a lot more serious. Regardless, I feel like she would fit as like an early death, so I'm actually going to put her down as... I'm just going to lock onto her as the Chapter 2 victim, to be honest. That's my first. Mikado, definitely surviving a long time. Nikkei I can see surviving for a while. Setsuka, I feel like is either... Setsuka, I feel like is like going to be one of those like characters who I really like Setsuka's design, but, like, as I've learned, like, obviously that doesn't mean much of anything, and, I don't know, I feel like a lot of the characters I get into who I really like the designs of tend to get cut, like, before too long, so I'm gonna say she either survives or gets cut around the middle. Shobai is definitely sticking around for a while. I know Tabri is listed, so I don't really know what to make of him. I think just for the sake of it, I'm going to assume Teruya somehow survived the fall, but... Do I want to do that, though? Yorgo is... Kind of seems like they're setting up something with her. Yuki... Yuki's kind of a big question mark, but I assume he's also going to have to make it pretty far. And Yuri is more of a joke character, so I don't think he's surviving very long either. Let's see. Do I have any coins? Could really use one. Oh, I've got my dice. I'll just, I'll use some of these to roll for them. Okay, so... Predictions are always fun. Yeah, they are. Let me see here. I'm sorry if this is taking a while. I'm just really wanting to make sure I, like, cover my bases here and don't, like, backload any of that. Backload it, and make sure I don't have, like, too top-heavy a prediction, because when I did my predictions for DRA1, I'm not even kidding, like, I think I put down... I can't remember the exact reason. I put down Kanata as my mastermind pick, and that was partly because there was no one left at that point, and also, like, when I made the prediction in the prologue, and I also felt like, well, she's a character I like, and I just feel like it's gonna be one last twist of the knife, you know? I'm gonna say that, okay, Hajime definitely needs to go in, like, the first chapter. I don't see, like... I'm sorry, like I know I'm just going off the name thing, but it's too funny. Yuri... Yeah, Yuri can't stick around for that long, just, like, going off all that. Well, like, chapter, like... I mean, weirdly, he's got his parallels to Tenko, so I guess that's also part of it. I don't know. Sheesh. This is a lot harder than I thought it would be. Okay. Alright, I think I've narrowed... Alright, I'm gonna say odds, Hajime, and evens Yuri for the first victim. Evens Yuri. So odds... It's especially hard because, like, there's a lot of characters, just, like, granted this is also just, like, meta-knowledge, but having so many characters who you know are going to be very important. We have Yuki, Sora, Hashimoto, Tech, sort of, and Mikado. And also Teruya assuming he's still here. That's 5 characters who have to be important, although I don't expect all of them to survive. But like that's what makes this difficult, and if you have all of them making it super far, then it's going to be a very I am kind of, I mean, considering all that, it does have me a little bit worried this might be a top-heavy cast, but at the same time, considering how incredible DRA1 was, I do have faith that Lineage can deliver a second time. Whether this game will actually be, like, match the first one or even be better than it, we'll just have to see. Let's see. Is it even? Yeah, that's what makes this so hard, Grief and Golem. There are so many characters who, if you are in the know, are super important, are going to be important somehow. Honestly, I feel like Chapter 3 would probably be a good spot to, like, split up the twins. I don't know why. We'll say... yeah, we'll see. I've only been around for 3-ish years because I avoided fangans for so long. Now they're giving the character hyperfixation that nothing has even come close as supposed to. Yeah. I've been away from fangans for a good while. I actually can't remember the last one I watched, to be honest. It might have... I want to say it was Danganronpa? I can't remember. And like that's also like the last fangan I completed because Danganronpa isn't done yet. I feel like Yuki and Mikado are probably going to be fine for like Chapter 6 deaths. I'll put them down for that. I don't know like what the deal is with Teruya if he's even gonna be a participant, to be honest. So I'm gonna say like I'm gonna put him down as a survivor just in case, but he is kind of a question mark for me right now. Depends on what happens from here. Biggest trouble most fangans is the lack of completed ones. Yeah, definitely. And it's why I have this, like, it's why I'm so selective about what I do get into, because aside from Danganronpa and a couple of others, all the fangans I looked into and, like, actually started reading were completely finished, and the ones that weren't were mostly finished. The exception is if, like, there's a concept that really interests me, like Toontown Rampa is one that, even though I don't think it's ever going to be finished, is one that I would like to check out soon. I'll probably stream that one too, to be honest, and it does seem very interesting. But yeah, I know that means that for like up and comers, it's probably going to be a lot harder, and it's also, and it means like the same treatment. But yeah. Speaking of completed series, does anyone know how to access Danganronpa extended epilogues, like, or even just any kind of recap on what happens in it? Because I was meaning to read it, but the account's gone private. I don't even know if it's up anymore. Danganronpa Lapse is another one that I know I'm going to have to play at some point. It's a, from what I understand, it's a shorter one, and also it's another one with branching paths, which kind of reminds me of Zero Escape, so that'll be interesting. I don't know if the paths, I don't know if the paths will, like, yeah. Yeah, it's definitely a lot of work, and like, it was a lot of work, and it's also why I'm kind of reluctant to try my hand at writing a fangan myself, or even any significantly long project. But, I don't know, maybe, I mean, considering I was able to make a massive, considering I was able to make a 2-hour video essay and just stick with it, I don't know, maybe I am able to do more stuff, you know? Lapses 3 chapters with a cast of, I think, 10. Okay, yeah, that is small. And weirdly, like, Zero Escape, funnily enough. In fact, it kind of reminds me of the first Zero Escapes game specifically, but with an extra person. If any of you, I mean, I assume, I'm sure most of you have played Zero Escape just because of, like, the kind of, I mean, they're even published by the same developer, albeit not the same person. But yeah, Zero Escape is definitely worth playing, in my opinion, if you want more stuff that's, like, similar to Danganronpa, even if it's not exactly the same. Should probably start looking into which, as a writer for Kate Killing Time, I assume? Yeah, relying on the help of others is basically needed to make these kinds of things. You haven't missed much, Derek. I've just been, like, talking with chat and trying to write down predictions for what I think will happen because it's just something I like doing. That is probably true, Lord of Cats. Like, there is definitely, like, especially in Danganronpa 3, the anime, there's a lot of similarities to that specific killing game and a few parts of the Zero Escape series. Like, the bracelets especially. The bracelets are the biggest similarity I can think of. Kumitante, not time. Oh, Kumitante. Yeah, I'm really excited for Kumitante. I don't like. I know. Was the demo released? I can't remember. But even if the demo like was released, I probably wouldn't be covering it very. I probably wouldn't be covering it in the near future. But it does have me excited, just because like. I don't really know what it is. It just seems like it's one that is... It kind of reminds me of Attorney of the Arcane, to be honest. It's like the first Danganronpa. It is to Danganronpa what Attorney of the Arcane is to Ace Attorney in my experience. Like the first, like, thing that's clearly inspired by it heavily, but it's like an actual thing that's going to be sold for money, you know? Which, like... Attorney of the Arcane ended up being way better than I think anyone would have really expected it to be. And it's also part of why I'm going to be doing videos on it, and I sure hope that I leave Kumitante... I don't know, do you pronounce it Kumitante? I'm going to pronounce it Kumitante unless I'm corrected on it. I'm hoping that, like, Kumitante gives me the same, like, impression of just, like, a really standout experience. And also, apparently, there's, like, some roguelike deck builder elements to it. That's interesting. Spiritual successor, I see. Sheesh, I keep getting sidetracked. Yeah, this is really hard. It's so hard, especially because... Oh, whoops, I think my... Oh, that's the strangest thing, like... Yeah, whatever. Yeah. I do like me some roguelike deck builders. I don't know how well that combines with a visual novel style, but like at the same time, Potionomics had. I haven't played Potionomics, but it does have like a lot of visual novel elements, and it's also more of a resource management game. It was more like a shop simulator, and it had a deck builder element to it as well. That is of decent importance, so if that's like what it is, yeah. Oh yeah, like I haven't met the devs of Attorney of the Arcane personally. I don't know them personally, but but like such a good game. It is like actually like a really good game, and if you haven't played it, you need to, especially if you want to watch my content spoiler free in the near future, hopefully. Let's see. Okay, the characters I still haven't put down yet are... Emma Iroha Kanade Case Setsuka Yoriko Shodai. How far it is like two. Oh, never mind. No, it's okay. I didn't know that you're I assume your boss, by boss you mean like the lead writer or like lead developer or something on Kumatante. I didn't know that they knew the developer of Arcane. That's cool. Actually, no, Mikado's probably better off in like chapter 5 or something. Yeah, I no joke, like, I bought the Attorney of the Arcane soundtrack just to support the developers, and also just because, like, I figured, hey, I'm gonna be using some of the, I'm probably gonna use some of the music in the DRA1 video anyway. Turns out that made getting the files ready for it way easier than my usual methods, so yeah, that all worked out. I'm definitely going to be buying more soundtracks in the near future. I'm probably going to do the same thing with Paper Perjury, to be honest. Don't know if I've even got ideas for making video. No, you're fine. You don't need to apologize, Creeping Golem. Like, I enjoy, like, the sidetracking. Like, if anything, like, it kind of helps me keep my wheels spinning, just hearing y'all talk. Well, not hearing y'all talk, watching y'all talk about all this stuff. Okay, we'll just put, I'm probably just gonna have to start, like, flinging crap at the walls and see what sticks to me personally. So... Another good Dangan / Zero Skate game is Your Turn to Die. I've heard of that one a lot. It seems like they kind of stalled on the last chapter, but if it's mostly completed, I might get around to it. I am probably going to be putting it on, like, some kind of... I'm probably going to stall on that one a little, just in the hopes that it gets finished. But yeah, to be honest, like, beyond the SDRA2 playthrough, I've got no clue, like, what I would play after this one. But yeah, I'm really, it's still kind of, I will admit, it is kind of wild to me that, like, a lot of people are discovering Danganronpa in high school or even middle school, which, like, it makes sense, but it's just a little bit, it's kind of it's an experience that I actually don't share in, because I think I knew, like, Danganronpa existed, like, when I was in early college, but I didn't get into it until I was a year or two into it, at least a couple years, yeah. And I think I actually watched, like, a Turnabout Robin video way back when, where he was, like, making a video, like a critique of one guy's, like, ranking of all the Ace Attorney games. I think that video got taken down, and he used Nagito sprites to, like, represent himself, and I had no clue who the character was. I also, like, saw, so it's kind of surprising, like, I technically, like, had heard about Danganronpa characters before I even knew what Danganronpa was, if you want, like, a little lore for how I found the series. I mainly discovered the series, like, properly through, the Snaker's video on it. Really great channel, by the way. The last chapter is supposed to be released this year, I think. Well, alright. Hopefully it does. I hope it does. Thank you, Pikmin fan. Or Pikman fan. Yeah. Yeah, I can't remember if I've actually done that with a series, like where the series, where, like, the serialization of the games actually matters. I mean, I do plan on playing Persona 5 first. I do want to get into the Persona series at some point, and my current plan is to probably play 5 first. Okay, I think I keep getting tripped up because I keep like getting confused by what gender each of the characters are. Nico B fan. I've heard of Nico B. I don't really watch any Danganronpa playthroughs personally. I probably might if I like maybe I would if I didn't have so dang much going on. I'd also play so dang much, but yeah. I do kind of end sentences off with that a lot. I apologize. DRA by a TV Tropes article. That's interesting. That's one way to go about it. There is like one content creator who I would love to see watch or to like see try out the Danganronpa series, but I also know that they've got a ton going on with them. Like I mean, they make videos every dang day. I don't know why, I feel like there's ways to do... I feel like there's like a... Hang on. Kato, Nikkei, Shinji, Shodo... Oh, okay. I also think I've kind of written myself into a bit of a corner with these, but not completely, if that makes sense. That's another thing. Sorry, I'm gonna turn off my mic for a second. I muted my mic for a second. There was some background noise that I didn't want the rest of you to hear. Not because it was bad, but... Okay, I swear I'm forgetting I swear I'm forgetting someone. 2, 4, 7, 9, 11, 15. Yeah, I'm missing someone. Oh, never mind. Okay, I think I've got the, I think I have the finalized prologue prediction. So, just to make sure, so, current prediction, so I'm locking this in, prologue predictions for what the death order will be, Chapter 1, and keep in mind it's obviously going to be order is killer, victim killer. Chapter 1, Yuri and Hajime. Chapter 2, Kokoro and Nikkei. Chapter 3, Hibiki and Iroha killed by Kanade. Chapter 4, Setsuka and Emma. Chapter 5, Mikado and Yuki. And survivors, Sora, Shinji, Hashimoto, Yoriko, and Teruya. If Teruya comes back, which I don't know. We'll go in a little bit longer, just because the stream got off a bit late. But the next, when we get to the next save point where I can save, that's where we'll end the stream. Sound good? It's a display screen attached to the ceiling. It only seems to be used when Monocro wishes to address us. It's a shelf stocked with medical supplies. You could probably treat minor injuries with these. Sure like having a lot of the same text boxes, don't they? It's a trash can. It's practically empty besides a couple of tissues. Tissues, you say? Huh. Oh, what have we got here? When did you wake up, Miss Sleepyhead?
Hey.
No need to be so wary. I'm here to apologize. It's not like I can do anything else now anyway, seeing as that Monocro guy has his eyes on me. Apologize? Now that I think about it, Yoriko said you treated my wound. What are you up to?
Alright.
I've got nothing to hide. I just treated you because I was sorry.
Are you serious right now?
What's with that can this guy even feel sorry look on your face? Was it that obvious?
Well, it looks like I was wrong.
I may be trash, but even trash has its own morals. If there's a victim beyond what I intended, then I have to take responsibility, you know? I like that. I like that little fold to him. It's fine if you don't get it. I don't have to explain every little detail of my beliefs to you. I just wanted to stop by and see how the treatment went. I was about to leave, but you look real fine to me, so that's that. Sorry about all this. Are we even now? Do you really think we can move on just move on that quickly after you went ahead and stabbed me? So you're looking to bargain with me. You've got some guts, don't you? What can I get from doing you any more favors? I've already lost a lot on my end. Let's hear it then. I heard your last name is Hashimoto, but I still don't know your full name. And I don't know what your ultimate talent is either. You totally ignored me when we did introductions, right? If you're really sorry, tell me your name and talent. Hey, you're gonna have to learn a thing or two about bargaining. Talk about unequal exchange. Unequal exchange my ass. And you don't look much like a Eubank to me either. Is what I want to say, but I don't care if it's just that. In a situation like this, it'd get out even if I tried to hide it.
There's no way you've ever heard of me, but I'm a broker who works in the black market. Shobai Hashimoto.
Broker.
Not bad.
You're quite amazing yourself. Not everyone can confidently talk to the guy who just stabbed them. Anyway, we're done here, right? Now that we've fulfilled both ends of the bargain, we can stop talking to each other. Are you leaving? Everyone's meeting up at the dining hall to compile the information gathered from exploring around the island. I'm better off investigating on my own than talking to you bunch, ultimates or not. Don't know if I'd call myself an ultimate anyway. So that's so. And you don't want to hang out with the guy who stabs people without batting an eye, do you? Guess you're right about that.
Not bad.
Nice to see that you're a fast learner. Here's a bonus piece of advice. Although the wound isn't all that deep, it could still open up again, so take it easy. Oh yeah, and speaking of wounds...
This is useless.
Nah, it's nothing. It's not like me to chatter so much. Go take a load off. I can't tell if he's friendly or psychotic. Still, it's good that we could do proper introductions. Anyway, Yorko said to go to the dining hall, so let's do that. Welcome to the Mono Cruise. Something that you should keep in mind is that purple question marks indicate the things you can investigate, and the green arrows indicate areas that allow you to change location. Move the crosshair over the green marks and press the Z key to move to that location. Try using the location mark above the dining hall door right now. So, I'm guessing that the... Oh, this is big. This is big. I guess that other place was just a library. It's a grandfather clock. Oddly, it seems that the clock has stopped, but maybe that's just part of its aesthetic? I'm guessing this is gonna be the trial room. Or the courtroom, excuse me. Ah, this is the men's restroom. I don't want to be labeled as a pervert. It's a huge chandelier. It wouldn't fall, right? Yeah, this is a big boat. Oh, maybe this is the courtroom. A lavish and conspicuous stone door, completely unlike anything else on this island. Where could it lead? It's either that or it's the final courtroom. Gymnasium, from the looks of it. Alright. I'll go through the dining hall scene, but that should be the end. Oh, whoops.
Ooh.
Kanade, that's a Kimono Friends keychain, right? Did you like the anime by any chance? I loved it too.
Creeping me out.
Iroha, you're being super creepy. What are you, an otaku? Oh, otaku? I'm just interested in anime, that's all.
Say.
Well, I haven't seen that many. I do like some anime.
Huh?
Really? What anime do you like?
I
I enjoyed watching a show called Corpse Party. Something that gory? Hey, could you quiet down over there? Why is there so much noise when we're talking about investigation?
Ah.
There it is, my dear Setsuga. So then Big Sis can normally handle all sorts of people, but really tires me out. I think I kind of get it. Quiet! We can't move along with all this noise! Wait, is Kokoro asleep?
Now that.
It's a scoop. iPad, more like I sleep. Kokoro. We're starting now, so sleeping is a bit... if she's tired, then I guess. Gathering information from these people is like squeezing blood from a stone.
There's no use.
It's alright, Yoriko. I've almost given up too. Huh? Sora? Hello. What's up with this mess? Sosie, you're awake. We were super worried.
Hey.
So you did come, Sora. Are you okay now? Oh, are you okay? Oh, I bit my tongue.
Sora, baby.
Oh, Sora, my soulmate. Thank goodness you're okay. Corpse Party, that's automatically a red flag. I know this is asking for trouble, but what is Corpse Party about? Like, I think I've heard of it, but I know nothing about it. Don't worry, Sora. There won't be an article about Hashimoto stabbing you. I respect your right to privacy. How embarrassing. It's my first time being so enthusiastically welcomed like this. Sora.
Sorry.
Thank you so much. I'm so sorry. You hurt yourself trying to protect me. If you'd gotten seriously hurt, we wouldn't have known what to do.
Yes.
That's right. We don't know if that guy actually treated you properly, so make sure to give your body another thorough check. I'm fine. In the end, my wound wasn't serious, and I acted without thinking. Demons and gruesome child murder. Ooh. Sounds intense. How long is it? Like, is it good, or is it like known to be like controversial or whatever? Besides that, Yoriko said you were gathering to exchange info, but why is it so lighthearted in here? I recall the atmosphere being very serious before I lost consciousness. Was it just a dream? It's a dark series, but is it good? About that, there was a really scary atmosphere and we weren't sure what to do.
Thing is,
I felt it too, but Shin managed to turn the mood around. He said, let's do what we can. He said we should all try to get along. After all, nothing good comes from being down. Even though it might be a little too up right now.
Yep.
And so, I gave Shin my thanks. Usually pep talks are my thing, but I was in a lot of shock too.
Duh.
It's a mixed bag from what I heard. 2 or 3... It's a game series? A group of friends play a ghost game and get pulled to another dimension. Oh my. I haven't seen Alice in Borderland either, but it sounds a little bit like that. I don't know. There's a lot of things I haven't seen if you haven't been able to tell. Yeah, totally. You could say it was thanks to him that we all snapped out of it. Heavy atmospheres are like the worst. Yeah. No. I didn't do anything... It's my first time being praised by girls like this. Boy, you disgust me. Still, I can't say I'm not jealous. I see. Creating a spark of light in the darkest of situations by working together. In a way that might be hope.
Hello.
Oh, Sora's awake. Kokoro's also awake.
Right.
Good. Sora's here too. Everyone give a report regarding your individual investigations.
But
That's real rich coming from the girl who was sleeping up until now. Kokoro, your saliva? Clean up your saliva. I'll tend to get weird with some other topics. Okay. That's kind of cute. Now, before the conversation goes south, Big Sis will start. We're on an island named Utsuroshima, or the Isle of Nowhere. As the name suggests, it seems to be completely deserted. The island isn't that big, seeing as you can circle the entire thing in about an hour.
Well...
But the weird thing is, I've never heard of an island named either Utsuroshima or the Isle of Nowhere. Like, I can't even make a guess as to where it is.
So then...
But it can't be that far from Japan, can it? Let's go to Japan! Wait, Sashi. It's not like you can kidnap someone and move them halfway across the world in one morning. But sis, we're on a tropical island, and Japan doesn't have any tropical climates. It's probably further south, past Okinawa. Huh? What's your problem? So what? You're trying to call me dumb, aren't you? No, I would never mean it like that. Oh, my sweet Ganade. The funny thing is, you can't just conclude that it's a tropical region so quickly. Huh? Why's that?
me.
And why must I reveal this information to a guy like you? I feel like I went French there for a minute. Why can't we conclude that?
Indeed.
Right, the thing is, the climate is tropical, but the plants and ecosystem are similar to that of Japan's. What kind of discrimination is this?
Huh?
A tropical ecosystem in Japan? Is there even such a thing?
I'll explain.
To be precise, the tropical and East Asian climates have merged. Despite the fact it seems like a southern island at first glance. With that in mind, there is a high probability that this is an artificial island. It was likely made by humans for some unknown purpose. An artificial island? Now that you mention it, it seems like a tropical island, but it doesn't feel especially hot or cold. Actually, it feels cool.
Look,
You're right. Now that I think about it, even though I've been wearing a fur coat, I haven't felt hot at all.
I believe...
For all we know, everything we see, including the blue sky above our heads, could be some sort of artificial setup in Japan.
What are you saying?
But that's taking it too far.
Yeah, well.
So in the end, I guess we didn't find anything legit despite searching the entire island. Last night, someone suggested to try and swim away from the island, so I gave it a go.
Sorry.
But even after an hour of swimming, there was nothing but endless sea, so I came back. It's useless.
Yes.
Alright, you all went for breakfast, but I decided to give the mart another look through. Nothing had changed, of course. I guess with the mart supplies, we'd have no worries about running out of something. What do you mean? Went out for breakfast? I guess you missed it because you were sleeping.
Alright.
As you can see, this is a dining hall, but there's nowhere to cook on the island. Yeah, I noticed that too. So this morning we all went to the mart and ate stuff like sushi and packed lunches together. It was tasty, but something was missing. It's not a bad thing when that there's an abundance of stuff, right? If anything, not having to worry about what we need for everyday life is a good thing.
Right.
I investigated the park next to the mark. You know, the place where everything went down last night. And I discovered something amazing.
Huh?
Oh, what did you find, Nikkei? Spill it! That they're selling green tea-flavored cola that was pulled off the market 10 years ago in a mere vending machine.
You.
Hey, come here. Hey, come here. Let me hit you. What? Why? It was my precious scoop.
Say.
There was something special about the park. The evidence of what happened yesterday completely disappeared. Ah, right. You know the stuff with the fire and everything? It's totally gone. Even the body of that orange-haired lady.
What?
That being said, who were those two people yesterday anyways?
Oh dear.
I still can't believe that was real. What happened to the green-haired man who flew off into the air?
Hey now.
I thought we agreed not to talk about last night. It just gets more complicated the more we think about it.
Yes.
That's right. Because now it's time to talk about what each of us investigated.
Oh, right.
Okay then, there's a church with a bell tower, a guest house, and floating houses. None of these matter at all, because there's nothing here at all. Wait, aren't you doing this too casually? Did you even properly investigate?
It's fine.
Don't worry, there really was nothing of interest there.
Huh?
Really? Is that so? I'm gonna assume Mira that you mean like with that they're like loose with spoilers. I certainly hope that too. I'm hoping to like. Obviously, for the moment I'm basically a one-man show, but I'm hoping to in the near future get a couple of people to like who can actually like lock down spoilers if they happen.
Regardless.
What's important is this place. I mean the monocruise we're on, of course. This boat, I headed straight to the dining hall after I woke up, so I haven't had the chance to investigate yet. What's this place like? Well, like they said, it's a cruise ship. A game room, a bathhouse, a workout room, a library, etc. You name it, they have it.
Sounds about right.
There are 4 floors, but it looks like the 3rd and 4th floors have our own rooms. Rooms?
Thing is,
Bedrooms, so to speak, though they're not open. It was mentioned that a whole day had gone by while I was passed out. If the bedrooms weren't open, where did everyone sleep?
Отлично.
I slept inside your heart.
Now then.
We slept in the guest house together, separate rooms for boys and girls, of course.
Yes.
Of course, yes, we're still students after all.
That's why.
There are some other places we haven't explored yet, but they're locked, so we can't do anything about them for the time being. Monocro just told us to wait and vanished. That reminds me, I heard about that from Yoriko. What did Monocro say exactly? What was it again? Something like, just wait for now? You can't use violence like this, Mr. Hashimoto. Since this is an emergency, everyone should wait until I call you guys again. I'm warning you, Mr. Hashimoto. If this happens again, then convicts like you are going to be punished. So be careful,
I believe.
is what he probably said.
But
Why would you memorize that?
listen.
The monocruise is a lot wider than I thought, and all the rooms make me think we need to do some more investigating, even though we got nothing as of now. So that's it for now?
For real?
Even though we all met up and talked, we didn't really learn anything new. It'd be pretty cool if an escape route just went poof and popped in front of us. What? Can the monocruise not move? We should try taking the boat and traveling to safety.
What?
That was our first idea, but we couldn't find the control room. It might be in one of those locked rooms. Of course, if the culprit used his brains, then they wouldn't let us move the boat altogether. Hey Yuki, why do you have to be so down again?
Can't give up.
There's nothing to worry about. It's only the first day, and Monocro's been quiet, so we'll definitely escape from here. Sorry to interrupt. I met Hashimoto earlier, but where's Mikado? What? You ran into that psycho? Are you okay? He didn't touch you or anything, right?
Regardless.
Mikado's one of the biggest clues we have right now, considering his identity as the mastermind. So we searched for him first. However,
But
we couldn't find him. He's up and disappeared.
yeah, well.
As for that Hashimoto guy, it's obvious that nobody would get close to a dangerous guy like him. Thankfully, the guy seems to be calm right now. Does everyone happen to know Hashimoto's full name and talent?
Sorry.
No. Monokro called him Mr. Hashimoto, so we only know his last name. I know. His name is Shobai Hashimoto, the ultimate broker. How did you learn that? When we asked, he told us to buzz off if we didn't pay the fee for his name. We met by chance and he apologized to me, saying that he was taking responsibility for his actions. So I told him if he was sorry, he should tell me his name and talent.
I see.
Shobai Hashimoto. I really thought I'd heard it. I thought I'd heard it somewhere. I guess that broker really is him.
Huh?
You two know each other?
Impossible!
Me and a male? As if. It's not that. It's just that the name Shobai Hashimoto is super famous on the black market. I think he had connections to the Russian mafia, too.
That's why.
Wonder if he has connections to those guys on the frickin' mafia planet. I don't think a guy like that would come to politely apologize, though. That's why I was surprised. He seemed to follow his own set of beliefs, or maybe some rule. If he's here too, he might even help investigate.
Incorrect.
If he is the ultimate broker, he may be great at gathering information, but we can't let him in on this. We can't trust that guy. Working with him will only prove to be counterproductive.
Oh?
Kokoro seems strangely emotional.
Honestly.
It's just... I talked to him a bit last night, and he seemed to have a bunch of Cyclocks on his heart. I don't like him. Cyclocks. Cyclocks? Really? That's what we're going with?
In that case...
But, like, even more than that, how are we supposed to trust a guy who goes around stabbing people? Especially in a killing game like this. The room instantly went silent. That's right. Although we'd forgotten in our happy mood, last night we were told to kill each other. Sorry guys, that was a dumb thing to say.
What are you saying?
What? Isn't it fine? No way someone like that is here.
Heads up!
Excluding Shobai and Mikado.
I guess so.
It'll be fine. Monokro hasn't made a move, and Mikado hasn't been sane since last night. We might even be able to return back home without any troubles if we keep investigating like this. Right as Yuki made that hope-filled observation.
My apologies for interrupting you in the middle of such an uplifting moment. I'm afraid it will be all too fleeting, however. Unfortunately, my comrades, it seems that dealing with last night's emergency situation has kept me occupied for far longer than I anticipated. Now that I have finally finished my preparations, I believe a more thorough explanation is in order. Everyone, please gather at the Utsurushima Park post-haste. Tardiness will be a violation of the field trip's rules, and will therefore be punished accordingly.
What the... Was that a broadcast from Monokro?
Come on!
I know it seemed too quiet. What do we do?
Let's go.
We have no choice but to head there. Not going will only result in punishment.
Burn it up!
Who's afraid of some punishment? You can't listen to that guy, right?
But...
I don't know. I feel the same, but I think going is a good idea.
Oh dear.
After all, yesterday Mikado really did kill a person. Looks like we can't refuse. This is definitely a hostage situation. We should go for now. Standing still isn't going to change anything. After the briefly bright atmosphere became heavy once more, with uneasy minds, we all followed Monokro's words.
Hello there.
You're all here.
Are you for real?
Wait, Shobai and Mikado are here too?
Are you serious?
Jeez, how could I not come if I said I'd die? Salutations, everyone. My, it's been a while.
Regardless.
Just where were you yesterday?
You see,
I was deep in discussion with Monokro, meticulously planning the next few days. Oi, oi, oi! Before we listen to the explanation or whatever, we could just beat this guy up. Tell him to send us home and solve this.
On it.
You're right. Asking him why he kidnapped us can come later. Wait! Cease this obnoxious behavior at once! This is not something that I, Monocro, the crow among crows, can simply forgive.
You will be punished.
Do you not understand why I called you here? It was so that incidents like the one Mr. Hashimoto caused will never happen again. Shobai's incident?
Oh,
Before I had the opportunity to fully explain the rules, Mr. Hashimoto attempted to take first blood. There are rules to this game.
let me explain.
Heed my words. On this field trip of mutual killing, violence is forbidden.
You will be punished.
Attacking or causing harm to a classmate is only permitted with murder as the intention. Any violence committed without killing intent will be swiftly punished. So in short, violence without the intent of murder is against the rules?
Indeed.
Of course. And one more thing. I would explain the most important rule. Last night, Mr. Hashimoto took it to himself to stab Miss Sora as soon as I announced that those who kill are given the right to escape the island. Simply ending another's life is insufficient. This field trip of mutual killing has special rules. Special rules?
Not so fast.
It's not random killing. Only those who kill secretly and clear the class trial can leave this island. Class trial? If someone among you kills, after a brief investigation period, everyone participates in a class trial.
In the class trial, the blackened killer and the remaining spotless students are pitted in a verbal battle, with everyone's lives hanging in the balance. Your only task during the trial is to debate amongst yourself until you reveal the murderous culprit. Through the final vote, the majority chooses the blackened. And if that answer is correct, only the blackened will receive the punishment, and the remaining participants will continue their field trip. But should your conclusion be incorrect...
Yeah, classic CG. I am liking, like, how there's a little... I mean, granted, obviously, there's always been CGs to DRA, but I don't know, I'm just, like, something about having their own the series having its own distinct mascot is, like, really selling this for me.
The inverse shall occur, and everyone except the blackened will receive the punishment, and the blackened can leave the island.
And honestly, Monocro in terms of, like, mannerisms, and to be honest, well, I haven't played Project Eden's Garden, like Tozu as well, are kind of what I would probably do if I had to write my own fangan, or at least like, pick a mascot or arbiter of the killing game, just have someone who's more serious but not humorless, you know?
Very well.
These are the rules of the class trial. Now do you all understand?
Well, that's not good.
I see. So Mr. Hashimoto's actions yesterday were futile. Should Miss Sora have perished, it would have been plain as day that he was the blackened killer. Sounds like he didn't know that was going to happen? I don't know why.
What the hell?
Isn't your reaction a little odd? That's what I'm saying. Isn't your reaction a little odd considering you're the mastermind?
What a dumbass.
If there was a rule about that, then you should have mentioned it before the killing part. Dumbass. Who's adding these rules and restricting our behavior like this after kidnapping us anyway?
But
I have no intention of agreeing with Shobai, but he's right. Yeah, the sprites look really good. I really like them. It's definitely an upgrade from DRA 1. This feels like a game designed to please some weirdo's fetishes.
what is it?
For what purpose? Isn't investigating your only hope? I will not limit your efforts in that regard, so please use your wits as much as you wish. And one more thing, I have something to give to you all. I assume these are the e-handbooks. Monocro began distributing the pile of smartphone-like objects next to his seat, one for each person. What the heck are these?
Let me explain.
What you hold in your hand is known as the Student E-Handbook Plus, Silver Edition. It is an upgraded version of the Student E-Handbook used on the main campus of Hope's Peak Academy. They will only unlock using your unique fingerprints and contain your profiles, school rules, a chatting forum, and other assorted functions. Chatting forum, okay, that's interesting. Everyday life without the Student e-Handbook Plus Silver Edition would be nearly impossible, so it is in your best interests to protect it well. The remaining rules are in the Student Notebook section of your handbook. Since there's only one for each of you, loss of any will be punished. Hey, can I ask one thing? You keep saying you'll punish us, but what does punishment mean?
Oh, good grief.
What do you mean, what does it mean? Naturally, punishment means execution. Death, to put it more bluntly.
What?
Death?!
Careful now.
Do not provoke Monocro. He might not appear as such, but he's got all of your lives in the palm of his hand. Or rather, his wing.
I wish you luck.
Since I'm monitoring even your slightest movements with extreme vigilance, like a hawk you might say, please cooperate and follow the rules of this fair field trip of mutual killing.
So then...
What if no killings occur? What happens then? While I'm certain that there is no possibility of that, the result would be a peaceful island life, of course. I believe I said this before, but I will never force you to kill. You young people do love your freedom of choice, is that not so? Gah, you're telling us that if we want to leave, we have to kill someone?
Indeed.
Indeed? Now then, as I've informed you of everything of importance, I should take my leave. I recommend you all check the rules in your students' handbooks thoroughly before taking action. Unless you prefer to live in ignorance and accidentally receive a punishment for a rule you weren't aware of. Phew, I'm not accustomed to such screen time after my initial scene. Before we had a chance to speak, Monocro hurriedly left the scene with a flap of his wings. We were still left, trying to deny reality. He left. We still had a mountain of questions, too.
Hold on.
No need to be disappointed. Monocro may be gone, but we still have this guy in front of us, right? Mikado! Huh? Me?
Dumbass!
Of course it's you. You said with your own mouth that you're our kidnapper. Seems you talked with Monocro in secret as well.
You think you're hot stuff?
This guy's definitely on the same wavelength as Monocro. It'd be better if we kill him and just deal with the class trial.
You're kidding!
What are you talking about? You can't just kill someone like that!
But...
But Mikado doesn't seem like he'll answer any of our questions.
Hold it right there.
Hold on just a moment, everyone. It seems you are all making a false assumption. While I am indubitably the mastermind behind your kidnapping, did I ever once say that Monocro and I were allies?
Hey.
What do you mean by that?
Well done.
Exactly as I said. While I am the mastermind, I will not be participating on the mastermind's side in this killing game. Well, that's... Man, they're really doing interesting stuff, like with Mikado and like this whole mastermind revealed early concept right out of the gate. I'm really liking it, though. Like obviously, it's I don't know. I feel like this might be. Forgive me for all the comparisons. I feel like this would be like something Kokichi would do if he actually was the mastermind of a killing game or was trying to pass himself off as such right away and was confronted about it. Like the rest of you, I will be participating solely on the side of the students. Is the situation clear to you now?
Which means...
Therefore, your conditions are the same as ours?
I tip my hat to you.
Correct, Miss Mitsume. Like our eager Mr. Kasai has already presumed, you are free to kill me and I to kill you. Therefore, I will also be a participant in any class trials, and I am eligible for the same punishment as you all, should I fail to succeed. I'm not privy to any information regarding any incidents that may or may not occur, and Monocro will not be giving me any private intel. As with all of you, my fellow students, I am solely on the receiving end.
What?
What do you mean?
Are you serious?
Wait, I've been listening, and before I leave, there's one thing I don't get. If you were going to do that from the start, why tell us that you're the mastermind? What do you gain from participating in this crazy killing game with us?
You see...
I'm afraid that is intrinsically linked to why I took on the role of your kidnapper in the first place. so I cannot reveal anything to you. All I can say for certain is that I am subject to the same conditions as any other student, and that I must participate in this killing game. I've got to say, if I hadn't played DRA 1, this would, like, obviously I know who Rei and Teruya are, but this would be, like, a very interesting situation, especially since this guy, like, unlike Monami, he is, like, actually one of the participants. And you expect us to believe that?
Well, that's not good.
Whether you believe me or not is inconsequential, but I speak naught but the truth. To be candid, I would love to go even further and become dear acquaintances with each of you.
Through the power of
In a
friendship.
situation so steeped in overwhelming despair, the bonds between us are essential. Is that not so? That's ridiculous! Why do we have to bond with the one who caused that despairing situation?
Dumbass.
Yeah, I would have totally killed you for that. Then kill me.
What?
What?
Ah, how boring.
Must I repeat myself? We all share the same position. I have prepared myself to both kill and be killed. For all intents and purposes, I am but an ordinary student. Please treat me as you would treat each other. And should you wish to kill me, that is more than welcome. Should you be able to, that is.
Huh?
What? He disappeared.
Hi.
Damn. That again. Is that the same magic we saw last night?
But
Everyone, I understand how you feel, but if you were to kill Mikado, you'd become a killer yourself. Yeah, I agree, Super Simputer. I don't know. I mean, I assume it's just because this one is, like, easier to get working. Like, DRA 1, from the looks of it, is very difficult to, I mean, obviously it's more polished, but it's also more difficult to get working on a computer just because of how many hoops you have to jump through.
Fuck.
I know, but I can't help getting fired up. I'm really hoping the remake of DRA 1 fixes that.
Hey.
Now. Attention, everyone. You all got too worked up. Everyone felt fine at the monocruise, right? Let's just relax as we were then. None of us are going to kill one another anyway. Setsuka.
Listen.
Oh no. Don't get confused by weird guys like Shobai and Mikado. Just act like we're among ourselves. Yeah, I know the translation puts people off of it. It's especially problematic in Chapter 2, I'd say, but, like, I was able to, like, live with it. Like, I think it's, aside from, like, a couple of egregious moments, you can still generally understand the story. Huh? Speaking of which, Shobai and Kokoro are gone. When did those two run off? Setsuka's right. Let those guys do as they please. As for us, I think we should turn on those e-handbooks that we got earlier. That's right, it seems the rules are important. Starting to calm down from our initial panic, we followed Yoriko's suggestion and checked the rules. I've heard there's going to be a remake of DRA. At the very least, there's like a mock-up of... I can't remember where I saw this, so I apologize if it is for just going like just trust me. It seems like there is. At the very least, it's using like higher quality sprites. Or at least the presentation is closer to a Danganronpa game, or a normal one anyway. I was right, it was the Silver Edition. Upon clicking the power button and pressing our fingers against the screen, the device started up and displayed our individual names. But Sora was the nickname Yuki gave me, so why does my name show up as Sora here too? Saving discussion for later, we decided to check the rules first. No time limit? There's no time limit for the field trip of mutual killing. Once a murder takes place, everyone must participate in the class trial, yada yada. Black and exposed, not exposed, blah blah blah. As a reward, the surviving Blackened will be forgiven of the crime and allowed to leave the island. In the case of multiple murders in quick succession, the first murder will be considered the Blackened. That's good. I'm glad that there is a remake going on, especially with Lineage's blessing. I also... Is Chrono Arc available on Steam? Because if Lineage was on... Was Lineage, like, the main developer behind it, or is it... Are they just, like, one writer or something for the game. Nighttime from 10 to 7. Monocruise's main gate will be locked during this time, okay. During nighttime, scary monsters patrol Utsuroshima. Any harm that comes from these beasts is your responsibility. So, Minecraft? I don't know. During nighttime, you're only allowed to sleep in your own room aboard the monocruise. Sleeping anywhere other than the dormitories will be seen as sleeping in class and will be punished accordingly. Yeah, I was actually thinking about waiting until the SDRA2 dub was completely finished before doing it. Definitely glad I'm not doing that now. Violence against both peers and monocro is forbidden on Utsuroshima. This also includes destruction of property. Violence with the intention of murder is excluded. Monocro will not interfere or aid with murder. The EAHE handbook is limited to 1 per person and can only be operated by fingerprint, so if it's carelessly lost, it's a violation of the rules and you'll face execution. After 3 students discover a body, a body discovery announcement is played. Whether this includes the culprit sighting is on case-to-case basis. Yeah, they always like doing that. And did you say it was Chrono Arc 2 or 1? Oh, Chrono Arc. I don't know if it's 2. Anyway. Lineage, from what I understand, had a couple of people helping with them with stuff, with some things, but I know Lineage had like a couple of like special thanks in the credits for DRA 1. I don't know what the extent of the contributions were. Oh, whoops. There was a lot of confusion, especially about some of the rules we couldn't understand. There were still a lot of things left unanswered. Why are there so many rules?
Yeah, well.
Wait, Rule 8. What's he talking about? Monsters? Yeah, I was gonna say that there are a lot of rules starting off for a Danganronpa game. Rules 7 and 9 mean that at nighttime we can't leave the monocruise, so maybe it's not relevant. Huh? What is Rule 13? Body discovery announcement? I don't know for sure, but it seems like at least 3 people have to discover the body for the killing announcement to be made. Shit. Ugh, none of these help in the slightest. Yeah, and that's why I finally decided to get going. But, well, since the rules don't have any restrictions on investigating, let's investigate as much as we can!
Yes.
That's right, the mastermind might seem perfect, but since he's a person, he has to have made a mistake somewhere. Let's look for clues that can get us out of here. Right now, since there isn't anyone who's shady except for Mikado and Shobai. Hey now. Don't mind them. If they're bound to the rules as well, they can't do much to us. Alright! Now that we've read all the rules, let's investigate again! Yeah, this whole thing is messed up, but we can't just sit here. Come on! Let's go, Kanade. Strike while the iron is hot.
Sure.
Sure. Wait, sis.
Well, excuse me.
Alright, let's gather info and look for clues to get out of here. Though the atmosphere became much heavier once Monocro revealed the rules, it's a good thing everyone's energy remained upbeat. Even though we don't know a lot and we're all uncomfortable, if we trust each other. Not hearing the text sound. Okay, for those in the chat, is the screen still moving? Okay, so no. So the game is just frozen. Okay. At least this time I don't have to restart my computer. Jeez. And task manager is in the wrong window. Wonderful. Okay, one more. Alright, I'll try one more thing. Oh, thank goodness. Is the game known to crash often? Or to freeze like that? I'm really hoping this doesn't become a recurring thing.
Thing is,
Weirdly, like,
Hello. Right.
DRA1, like, as far as I knew, didn't have problems like this. Not for my friend Noah, anyway.
I believe.
Yeah, well.
Yes.
Sorry. Alright.
Right.
Say.
Like, well, I mean, like I said before,
Regardless.
I mean, at least it seemed like,
Well, bleach.
Then.
That's why.
I feel like generally things were functioning better when everything got, when I shut everything off.
Yeah, well.
Sorry.
So, I mean, I guess there's not much.
That's why.
Incorrect. Honestly.
So far away.
Heads up.
I guess so.
But, yeah. I guess I should probably think of better ways of, just in case this becomes like a recurring thing, I should probably think of better ways to fill the time. So, as part of that, if you were here for the test stream, and like, granted, if you weren't here right before it, I don't blame you.
Very well.
I was thinking my current plan is to do 2 streams of SDRA2 a week, hopefully on Tuesdays and Fridays, but you know, that might change, especially since the people I would like to get as moderators might not be available on Fridays.
Hold on. You think you're hot stuff? Right there.
But in addition to that, I was also thinking of doing a 3rd stream each week, in which case I would play something that isn't SDRA2 or any fangan, and just pick something like from my backlog of games. Could be just about anything. It depends on what I would want to do. So if that sounds remotely interesting, then, or I mean, I might just do it anyway. But yeah, I don't know when I'd want to do that.
Yeah, well.
Most likely, assuming the schedule stays the same, then I would probably do it on Saturday or Sunday.
Sure.
Well, excuse me.
But as it stands right now, it's the SDRA2 streams and nothing else. This is how our despairing field trip on Utsuroshima began. Chapter 1. The wolf smiles quietly in the herd. I noticed that it goes over, the black band goes over her eyes. That's interesting. Everyone went their separate ways, and I decided to go to my own room first. So this is my room. Alright, please tell me that I can save soon. Isn't this a little too normal? But since I don't know who I am, I suppose being normal isn't a bad thing. Everyone should be investigating on their own right about now. Then, guess I should start moving myself. Sora now has some free time. During free time, the player can do one of three things. First is investigation, select location, and you will investigate their... Ooh! During investigation, you will gain experience and occasionally earn items and money. Second is socializing. During free time, you can spend time with friends scattered around the island. Spending time with your friends raises your intimacy, and reaching a certain amount can trigger an event. Seeing 5 events completes your time with that friend and nets you the friend's skill. You can raise intimacy through gift items, and skills help in both the daily life segments and trial segments. Third and final option is rest. As the name suggests, you will spend time resting until the night in your room. Free time gives you 3 periods, with some exceptions due to special events. With the exception of rest, every activity you do during a period decreases your fatigue by 1. 1 fatigue is restored on the next day, and 2 fatigue is restored when you rest. However, resting during the afternoon and not during the day or at noon will result in only half the normal amount of fatigue being restored. You're free to pick what to do. Please spend your time wisely.
Hello there.
Ah, Miss Sora, you are here. Okay, that's interesting. It seems like they're going, I guess, for a bit more of an RPG angle here. I'll be interested to see what happens from there. What a surprise. What is it? I didn't really want to see you, Monochrome.
How cruel.
Such harsh words as soon as I arrive. I came to tell you something. This is your first time in your room, right, Miss Sora? Welcome to the pride of our monocruise, our cutting-edge, facility-filled private rooms. Cutting edge?
Let me explain.
While many of our facilities may seem standard at first glance, the ones we have here combine various high-level technologies in their designs. You already know from entering, but you can only open and lock the room doors with the owner's e-handbook plus Silver Edition. So do your best not to lose yours, yes? Also know that the e-handbook plus Silver Edition automatically enters sleep mode sometime after being turned on. And there are many other convenient functions. For example, clap-activated lighting, fast-acting air conditioning, a high-tech refrigerator that can freeze and thaw in an instant, and a shower with pinpoint temperature control to best suit the user's preference. And you can use the remote control in front of the bed to remotely open and close doors and windows, even when lying down. So they're facilities that shut-ins would like. Sure, there's barely any furniture and it's of standard size, but there's a lot of things you can use as weapons inside the storage room, so take a look. If you're just here to say that, can you please leave now? I'm tired of looking at your face, Monochrome.
Oh, good grief.
Oh, but there's one more thing I need to tell you. You know those e-handbook pluses I gave you all earlier? There's actually a function called Crow Card there. Crow Card? What is it? Sounds like something out of Card Captor.
Let me explain.
Put simply, it's the money you use on Utsuroshima, of course. Is it cryptocurrency? It's called Crow, C for short, stored in the Crow Card, and is a unit of currency only found on this island. It's linked to the Student's e-handbook plus Silver Edition, so if you're curious about how much Crow you have on hand, and that's Crow, not Crone, please check your device at your leisure. Do I need money on this island? Didn't really look like it.
Oh.
Well, you don't really need the money, of course. However, if you manage to leave this island, all of your Crow can be converted to genuine yen in bills. So you're saying... Exactly. Should you play your cards right, you could leave Utsuroshima financially set for a long time.
I wish you luck.
I've hidden Crow all around the island, so searching for it will be a fun little game. And one more thing. Know that you can also use the Student's e-handbook plus to exchange Crow with other students. So are you saying we can make deals?
Indeed.
Of course. Since you can buy and sell necessary items with others, it would be wise to keep that in mind.
Until we meet again.
Well, I'll be going. I still have to explain all of this to the other students. Rest well. Crow hidden here and there on the map. You could get money just by investigating overlooked objectives once, right? You can use Crow to purchase presents during free time or buy items from certain people. You can check how much Crow you have by pressing the Shift key and entering the e-handbook. You can also earn Crow through various methods like investigating, clearing class trials, using special skills, so please take a look. For now, proceed with free time until the next main event is triggered. The door? Who is it? Sora, good to see you. Yoriko? What's the matter? I mean, it's nothing important. I just wanted to see what's up. I was looking around in my room. We gotta start the investigation now. Yep, we gotta.
If it's okay with you.
If it's okay with you, could I tag along? It'd be boring to search alone. I don't mind. Really? That's a relief. Let's head off right now. The tutorial and investigation with Yoriko will now take place. First, choose the place you want to investigate. Where should we go? Uehara Bell Tower. Huh. Okay. Yeah, let's go there. I searched here and there around the area. I didn't find any clues about escaping this place, but I feel like I got a good understanding of it. You gained 100 experience. Sora has reached level 2. You gain 2 skill points. You will gain experience points by investigating. Experience yield rate gets higher as the chapter progresses, and you have to gain experience in order to level up. If you level up, you gain skill points you can use in class trials. Skill points are used to equip skills in class trials, so it's advised you earn a lot of them. Also, attaining certain level thresholds will allow you to earn Sora's skills. Some skills are very useful, so make your playthrough easier by leveling up. There's something here. Mineral water! Well, if it isn't Ra-Ra Yuko, what are you doing here? Hello, Setsuko.
Hey.
We're looking for clues, obviously. A girls' only date, and I'm not invited? What? What do you mean by date?
That's not what I said.
It's not a date to begin with, just us girls hanging out.
Just kidding.
It's just a joke, Yuko. No one need to act so serious. Anyways, don't overexert yourselves. Try to take a break once in a while. Your intimacy with Yoriko Kaguya has increased. Your intimacy with Setsuko Chibukuro has increased. So I guess investigating still increases intimacy, just not as much as... I assume not as much as the free time events. Normally you only get experience from investigating, but certain events might get triggered by luck. I see. There are 3 types of events. Gain a certain amount of Crow, find a random present, interact with a random student to raise their intimacy. At times you might get all these three of these triggered, or you could only get one of them. In the case of an interaction event, the student you'll find will be determined by the place you investigate, so keep that in mind. The student encounter will be exclusive to the students who hang around that area. There are even skills that increase the chance you'll get an event by investigating. So I'd recommend you try and get them. Okay. Some of these here again. Can I please save my god? Hey, Sora. Yuki, what's up? If it's okay with you, I'd like to have a quick chat. Of course, step inside. Huh? Into your room? Is that really okay? There's no reason not to. Get inside already.
I guess so.
I guess so? Then, excuse me. Cryptocurrency, thank you. Spend time chatting with Yuki. Your intimacy with Yuki Maeda has increased. I'm guessing this is the Yep. Socializing can allow you to spend time with a friend of your choice. Your intimacy with that character will increase by +1 from spending time with them. You can also gain more intimacy points by giving them presents. However, each student has different preferences, so depending on the present, your intimacy might go down. Preferences for a present are divided into 3 types: preferred gifts, neutral, and disliked. -2. The presents can also be bought for 500 crows from a spin at the game room's monochrome machine. It can be located on the 2nd floor of the monocruise. Why don't we try giving Yuki a gift? Mineral water is one of Yuki's preferred presents. Let's give him mineral water. Huh? A present for me?
Whoa!
Whoa, I really like this. Thank you so much, Sora. Yuki seems happy. Yuki?
Yes.
Yuki. Huh? What is it? So, what is it that you wanted to talk with me about? Because I really don't know how to react to your constant sighing.
Sorry.
The truth is, I wanted to give you a proper apology. An apology?
Well...
I'm talking about yesterday. You shoved me out of the way and got stabbed. About that. You've already apologized in the dining hall, didn't you? That didn't feel like it was enough, and there was a crowd.
Sorry.
So I wanted to apologize properly. I'm really sorry. I'm fine, really. We're both alright in the end. And isn't it all was well that ends well?
I guess so.
I guess so, but it really is my fault when you think about it. I really don't know what to say. What? Sorry. Do the dialogue... I need to know, do the dialogue options affect, the intimacy? Like, will asking him to touch his antenna lower intimacy with him? Screw it, I'm gonna do it. Can I touch your antenna? Can I touch your antenna?
What?
Huh? What are you talking about? That fluff of hair on your head. I have one as well. Sora, I'm trying to sincerely apologize. Wait, don't touch it! It's harder than mine. Yuki, don't think about that and treat me like you always do. If you're concerned, that makes me concerned as well.
Alright.
If you say so, then alright. Seems placid. Okay? That's right, you really are stubborn, aren't you? Huh? Just like now, you keep apologizing even if I tell you that it's fine. You really are a very passive person. But I'm the normal one here. Although your ultimates might not see me like that. What are you gonna do with your life if you're that easily brought down? It's not about being ultimate or not. You're technically the ultimate lucky student after all. As for me, I don't even know what kind of ultimate talent I have. Okay, they do affect, affect points. When it says he's placid, does that mean it does nothing? As for me, I don't even know what kind of ultimate talent I have. Well, I guess that could be solved as time passes. Yuki, why don't we go investigate together instead of staying here? Well, that's fine by me. If you're really still sorry about it, put more effort into investigating. Escaping this island with everyone is the happiest ending we can hope for, after all.
Yes.
Yeah, let's get out of this place with everyone. Your relationship with Yuki Maeda has raised from 0 to 1. Yuki's information has been recorded in the eHandbook Plus's profile. You earned a skill point. Intimacy can also be influenced by the choices you make during free time events. Yeah, I figured. +1, 0, -2. Oh, interesting. How the choices are distributed is different to each character. There will always be an option that raises intimacy. If your intimacy increases a certain amount, a special event will occur and your relationship rank will rise through the event. There are 5 relationship ranks, and for each rank you receive a skill or a skill point. Oh my god, jeez, there's a lot to this. Also, your initial intimacy and event quota is different with each character. A friend with a higher intimacy is easier to get an event to occur, or conversely, friends with low initial intimacy will require more effort. You cannot view your intimacy level right now, but there is a skill you can acquire which lets you do so. Lastly, a friend with a negative intimacy level will be in a reversed state. You cannot spend time with a friend in a reversed state, and there are 2 ways to reverse this. One is waiting for a chapter to end. When a chapter ends, all friends with negative intimacy levels will have their intimacy reset to 0. Another is encountering the friend through investigation events. If your intimacy reaches above 0, the friend will be out of their reversed state. Oh, okay, that's interesting. That's a really interesting detail, like, because I know that, like, main series Danganronpa obviously has, like, those certain events that where characters will either not be able to, be accessed, whether it's due to their own reasons or just being depressed, in the first game. I think the antenna option was the correct one. Does that mean that both of them would have been... Does that mean both the other options would have reduced it? Encountering a friend in investigation events is pure luck, but it's the only way to raise intimacy of a friend who's in the reversed state. As you can see, you might lose the chance to interact with characters for entire chapters, so be careful and avoid entering a reversed state in the first place. Okay, but you can only, like, as far as I know, you can only enter a reversed state as a result of, like, frequently picking bad gifts or dialogue options, right? Okay. Don't have to worry about it. It's already night. Although I spent half a day going around the island, I didn't find anything. I know it's only the first day, but it's still disheartening. The other students are full of vigor, but in reality everyone is probably scared and confused. I mean, even if it's probably not going to be consequential at all, I still think it's like it's an interesting mechanic to include. Even though my stomach's full, I feel terrible from eating that marked lunchbox. I guess I better go to sleep early. Huh? Did that come from my Student E-Handbook Plus? Self-promotion. Ah, there's the chat room. Greetings, everyone. This handbook even has a chat feature. Cool, right? Bonds together through PMs and group chats. Looks like Mikado wants to advertise the texting feature. Does it... 9 of them left. Seriously. Hello. Question mark. Emma's left. F you. Your handbook has a message function. Because of this, you may receive texts while playing. There's 2 types. One's to conveniently progress the plot, and the other is to receive special messages from students you've hung out with a lot. Be aware that even if you've completed a student's free time events, but you're in a reversed state with them, you won't receive the special message. There's also special messages you can get after obtaining certain items. Be on the lookout for them. I just know that there's going to be like a lot of stuff I'm not even going to get to see in this game, so I really hope it's like as well documented as it appears to be. Okay, thank goodness. Alright. Please let me save. Please, for the love of God, let me save. Yes. Okay, I think... Oh, interesting. I guess we'll go over this to end the stream off. Endurance. I assume that has to do with fatigue? Sora is like kind of blunt, and forward, but yeah, I mean, honestly, I like that. I kind of prefer that when they're, I do kind of prefer that than just like the generic, I'll be your best friend. Okay, so like 20 gifts. Good night, Grief and Golem. Thanks for watching. Meditation. Wait, so do I buy skills? What does this mean? Okay, that's interesting. So I guess these start by I assume these are given by default. I'm definitely seeing like certain inspirations from like the characters from DR2 among the cast. Is the bond the relationship level? God, I'm sorry. There's so many layers that I'm probably gonna. It's probably gonna take me a long time to actually understand. Like understand everything that's going on. Wait. Oh, that's interesting. Mikado's bond level is capped at 1. Huh. Yeah. They do? Okay. Kind of early to say. She does get Kokoro gives me a bit of a Mikako vibe. I don't know why. I mean, it's still early days. More than anything. Anyway. When did that last line come up? What the hell? Yeah, that makes sense. But like, how the hell is okay, I mean that explains the Mikado thing, but how is where the hell did the Nikkei thing come through for? Like, what the hell? Okay. Yeah, I think that is everything. I'll investigate the I'll investigate the stuff, like the stuff in the room before we end the stream. It's a stand-up shower that you can quickly clean yourself off in. The design and water pressure are both top-notch. There's something here. Oh, nice. Found 500 crow. It's a refrigerator. Fast freeze, fast thaw, temperature control, a bunch of other miscellaneous buttons too. How high-tech. It's a TV, but the only channel had Monochrome trying to encourage us to kill each other, so I turned it off immediately. Hey, alright. As soon as I entered my room, I dropped onto my bed and fell into a light sleep. Ow. That person was sinking deep into the cold, cold sea. Into hell without an end in sight, they sank. I know that they're like report cards, but like what about him gave her that impression? That's my that's what I'm asking. Like what about his mannerisms led her to thinking that about him? Inside that endless deep sea that person saw. The thing that person saw was... He restored 1 endurance. Okay, sorry, I didn't know that the,
It is now 7 a.m. Rise and shine. I hope you have a comfortable and enriching day today as well.
Alright, so I'm gonna end the stream here. I didn't want to actually end the day. I don't know if I would have been allowed to, do, more free time, do another free time event or investigation thing. So yeah, I'm gonna call it there for the night. I'm gonna write myself a note to check the stuff in the room again. It was what was it? It was the monitor in the monitor in the shower that had the crow card stuff. But yeah, thank you very much for stopping by, guys. And yeah, I can't guarantee that the Friday stream will happen, just because, you know, it's Thanksgiving and I'll be out of town, and I will be going out of town, so I can't promise. Yeah. So obviously, I can't promise a stream on Friday. If it doesn't happen, we can then the Saturday and Sunday are still possibilities, and if for some reason those don't work out, streams will hopefully continue as normal Tuesday and Friday. Also, by the way, in the Monocrows, there is a reference to Leon. Oh, I'm sure. There's probably some hidden string of like 11037 somewhere in the credit card number. But I mean, I'm liking how this game is just putting its own touches on things. You know, just like, you know, ornamenting it a little, having a little bit extra going on. You know, it's neat. I like it. But yeah, until then, if anything else happens, I'll keep you updated via the community tab. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you all again soon. Bye, everybody.